Hello and welcome back to Rogue Trader. Today we need to level up our characters and then we can continue our exploration of the Koronus Expanse. This may be our last episode exploring the Koronus Expanse. I think that we're almost done. I don't know how much more there is. I mean, we could run into a companion quest and then obviously there's more. We do have 2 of those still left, but it kind of feels like we're almost at the point where it's going to say, hey, go do the main quest, which, you know, we might do. But anyway, let's level up and let's start with ourselves. So what do we get at this level? We get a 2nd tier archetype and a characteristic. Oh, we get 2nd tier archetype ability. Well, we take Trenchline Stratagem and hope that we get Combat Locus for free. Yeah, because we only use it once in combat anyway on turn 1. So yeah, let's take Trenchline Stratagem and just roll the dice, basically. Sure. Seems fine to me. I was going to take a point of intelligence. The game says no. Do I just take Ballistic Skill then? What else do we do? So intelligence gives us these. We could take Fell, I suppose. Our Fell bonus is pretty good now. Would allow us to get some bonuses on some things, but would also give us a bonus to coercion, commerce, and persuasion when we don't have other people in our party, which is nice. Could take a bonus to agi. You know what? Give me that Fell bonus. Yeah, I think that's what we need to take. After not taking Fell for so long, I think we need to take it. Actually, with our Fellowship as high as it is, we need to re-examine what abilities we are looking at in the Grand Strategist area. Just because our Fellowship is now like much higher than it has been in the past, it's probably usable. Anyway, Ulfar. This should be really quick because we're just doing abilities. Ulfar, Devastating Attack is fantastic. Confidence or Cautious Approach are fine. He probably won't use either right now because if he uses either, then he won't be able to. Then we won't have Calm and Steady, which would allow him to get the bonuses from having natural versatility. Just seeing what we have here. I don't think he gets affected by any of this. This one is fine. This one is probably the best one for him to take. Honestly, I think we give him this. Yeah. Because it's based off ballistic skill or weapon skill, the toughness resistance test, and those keep stacking up, so that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, let's do Devastating Attack. He gets one thing, toughness again, probably. Makes the most sense to me. There we go. He's done. Next up, we have Cassia. Cassia, 1 ability. Oh, that's going to take a while. What have I got? Assign Objective and Strong Point are the 2 that I think could be useful here. Okay. And then what have I got up here? Nothing. So we've got Held in My Gaze. What's Immolate the Soul? Actually, we want to look for ones that have a prerequisite, right? Like ones that say you need to take this first. Yeah, I think that seems good, and then to see what kind of stuff we're looking for. Deals damage to targets in the line, inflicts the soul burn effect. They suffer damage at the start of their turn. At the end of the turn, they must pass a willpower test to remove the flames. If burning, psykers suffer additional damage each time they use psychic powers, and demons each time they attack or use psychic powers. Okay. Not your purpose, I don't think we need. What's this? Show the Path. This ability can only target allies that have at least 1 melee weapon in the weapon set. The target immediately gains an additional turn in which they gain the ability to charge, and only this ability. Okay. I mean, that's interesting. We need to have Reveal the Light or Glimpse of Fate to do it, and we do have one of those. Veil Beyond Time. The first use of this ability on any target marks the target. Enemy targets must pass a willpower resistance test to avoid it. Second one returns them to where they were and restores its wounds. Okay. All enemies within an area suffer a penalty to their willpower and toughness till the end of combat. The enemy becomes cursed until the end of combat. All incoming warp damage is increased by a pretty sizable percentage. So it's going to be 12, 24, 34%, assuming your willpower hasn't gone up. And other types of incoming damage are increased by 17%. The start of the turn, the enemy closest to them also becomes cursed. I kind of like that a lot. Let's take that one. And then I'm going to take a point. Can't take willpower anymore. Could take Fellowship. to take perception. Perception seems like something that's pretty good. Let's take perception. Wonderful. Pascal. Next thing that we need to take here for you is... I mean, Elusive Shadow's kind of nice just to avoid him being attacked, but it's not really the end of the world if he gets attacked. The Assassin makes the enemy suffer a lowered amount of armor and deflection, which will be int bonus, -1 until the end of the Assassin's turn. If there's only one enemy adjacent to them, the Assassin also gains dodge. If there are no enemies adjacent to the Assassin, they gain 2 times the greater of perception and int, so it'll be int, % dodge reduction until the end of their next turn. And this is nice. You can target someone that's far away. Yeah, this might give him something to do on a turn. You know where we get those turns where he kills things and he's just kind of standing there menacingly with AP left? This at least allows him to then just, you know, remove a little bit of armor, a little bit of deflection. It's not a huge ability, but it'll be fine. And then here I would love to take more intelligence. Can't take more intelligence. So I'm kind of feeling like strength is his thing. Maybe toughness would be okay. It does raise his strength as well. Same kind of logic with Ulfar and Abelard. Yeah, I think we take strength because it raises his... Or we take toughness because it raises his strength. It also then gives him, you know, more... wounds, which is lovely, which is what raises his strength. Here, kick is good. It's a single attack. It's god-awful as an attack, but it doesn't count towards the attack limit and does apply versatility. Reckless Rush is actually really interesting because it doubles the stacks of versatility, which actually means that the first turn can actually be a lot better here. Yeah, because on the first turn you can immediately Reckless Rush and get a free wildfire. I like that. I think that's good. Then here, what did I take last time? I think I took Ballistic Skill, didn't I? I can't remember what I took. I took Agility, yeah. Because I was considering taking Ballistic Skill. Let's take another point in Agility. Let's do that. Right. Idira, we're going to take... What's Perfect Timing? All allies that are currently affected by any of the Psycho's powers gain the Perfect Timing effect. If they dodge or parry, this ally and the weapon is a weapon capable of reaching the attacker as attack that costs 1 or less AP, the ally immediately counterattacks with this weapon and the perfect timing effect fails. Ooh, very nice. Target gains 14 intelligence, perception, fellowship, and willpower until the end of combat. Also very nice. I see why I selected both of them. Yeah, and I don't need any of this stuff. Perfect timing is really good, but I think I'm going to take the buff for now. Cool, and then I'm going to take... Can't take willpower. Could take perception, which is still useful on her. Could take ballistic skill, just make her better at shooting. But let's take perception. Yeah. Okay, next we have Jai. Jai is going to take... What's Fervor? Suffers direct damage equal to the maximum wounds against Master Tacticians resolve stacks of tactical advantage and resets the cooldown of Linchpin, Inspiring, and Stronghold. Until the end of the Master Tactician's turn, these abilities can only target the Master Tactician themselves. It's kind of like a way to rapidly buff yourself. Yeah, sure. I don't really need these ones. Yeah, I don't need either of these ones. We've looked at them before, and I'm just kind of like, I don't really need them. I'd rather use Inspire in every circumstance. And then here, Fellowship we can't take any more of. We take Agility. I think we've said that would be quite good. I think I kind of agree with myself that that would be quite good. A little extra dodge. Ballistic Skill is nice to hit things, but I like the dodging. I think that's good. Heinrichs. Let's see what we got here. Death Whisper we think would be good because it's a free attack. Yeah, I can see that. Regeneration. Until the end of combat, target recovers a bunch of healing stuff. You can enfeeble enemies in an area. Yeah, I'm going to take Death Whisper because we want to take it. Then, I can't take Agility. Do we have the thing? He doesn't have the... Yeah, he doesn't have the strength from toughness. We could just take flat strength for him. Could take Weapon Skill. Could take Willpower. His things probably have some Willpower stuff on them. I say not even looking at them, but that's okay. They probably do. Yeah, let's maybe grab a little willpower here. I think that seems good. Earliet. I don't need Hot on the Trail. What's Raid? Until the Bounty Hunter's next turn, whenever an ally attacks a target marked as prey, this attack deals the Bounty Hunter's perception bonus %, so 8%, additional damage and gains half of the bounty hunter's current bonuses to critical hit chance and critical damage. I like that. I like raid. I think raid's good. And then you get one of these. We can't take perception. It could take ballistic skill. Could take agility. I think I'll take ballistic skill here. She's really just very good at shooting things. Here, what have we got? Vanguard forces an enemy in their melee range to immediately attack the Vanguard. All of the Vanguard's allies who are wielding melee weapons will attack. The enemy suffers fell bonus more damage from these attacks of opportunity and has a penalty to parry and dodge. Okay. The Vanguard chooses an ally. All enemies in a 3-cell radius around this ally must pass a willpower resistance test. On a failed test, the Vanguard becomes the priority target. Regardless of the willpower resistance test, the chosen ally does not provoke attacks of opportunity and can shoot in melee range. Until the start of their next turn, the Vanguard gains bonus damage and armor pen against enemies in a 2-cell radius around the Vanguard. Additionally, when this ability is used, all allies in a 2-cell radius can follow the Vanguard without taking attacks of opportunity. I'll take Force Distraction. It allows us to, effectively, it's also just a buff, right? Allows you to shoot in melee range, move as if not in range of attacks of opportunity, not provoke attacks of opportunity. It's just a nice little buff that you can apply as well. Here we can't take any points of toughness. Strength is the obvious secondary, so I will take a point of strength. Wonderful. And then we have Marazai. Marazai, poised to strike we just looked at. Death Whisper is a free attack though, so we take Death Whisper. It scales off lethality, which is fantastic. It's the obvious choice. It's literally a free attack. So why would I not take that? Weapon skill? Probably. Just seeing what others... Agility. He's already got agility. Toughness is interesting. He does have things that can scale off of toughness. So getting a point of toughness is not terrible for him. He never really misses, so I don't really think weapon skill is necessary. Yeah. Let's take a point of toughness. Let's do that. I think that could be good for him. Right. And there we go. That was a little bit of a speed level up, but when I noticed that it was abilities, I realized that we can very easily do that because we've already taken all the good abilities as the first abilities. Right. Let's head to the Koronus Expanse map and continue, continue exploring. Right. Sorry, I was just getting guilt-tripped by the game for not, for not submitting a bug report on some of the ones that we've seen before, but that's okay. We can be guilt-tripped for now. So I went up here. I went up to that one, went down there. So we've done all of this area. Done all of this area. Done all of this. So we need to do this side. So I was going to head back to Mundus Valancius. Yeah, have a look at the Frozen Prince and the Emperor's Palm, which has an unexplored world on it. We're then going to come back here. We're going to head up and explore that one. Head back. Then go down this way. Yeah, it's those two plus the remainder of these worlds. That's what we're going to do. So back to Mundus Valancius. Warp travel. Then we're going to take our jump over to the Frozen Prince. Yep, same thing that we had before. I can't remember whether we've been to Ice World before. I get the feeling we might have, but let's just do a quick save and we'll find out whether or not we've been here very quickly. So, Ice World. Have we been here before? I didn't take the Prometheum if we've been here before. Sure, why not? Shard of the Holy World? This doesn't sound like somewhere we've been before. This sounds new. Okay. Well, we'll check the map when we land. This is new. Okay, let's head back.
Always keep your eye on the price.
That's fine. The fact it's called Shard of the Holy World makes me want to take different people. Do we have a rumor about an ice world? Langren's Belt. Numerous vessels have been on one of the planets here. We've already done that one. Yeah. No. No. Civil ships have vanished in the Libertorum Maledicta. That's fine. Anomaly in the Narmer 4 system. Okay, that's fine. Elusive Plunderers. Yep. So that's in these 3 systems. That's okay. Colonist ship went dark. We've already seen that. Euphrates 2. Just seeing if we have anything about an ice world. Ice world. That's the cache on the frozen world that we've already seen. Yeah, not that one. Well, yeah, not that one. Something on an ocean world. There's the Pilgrim that we've already seen before. Yeah. Yep. Nothing on here. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's land. So it's a new world. We're going to clear out the party. Shard of the Holy World. That's what I'm thinking. Just from initial clicks. Anyone I could take out. Maybe take out somebody for Cassia or Jai, but I think we're pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. Just seems like a sensible group to take to Shard of the Holy World. Yeah, we'll see who we got here. I don't know who's actually going to be on this world. It could be that the world is actually filled with Xenos and you're better off taking Xenos, but anyway. Yeah, let's rearrange this slightly. So it's going to be something a bit more like that. Okay, Medicaid check. Let's also do a quick save as well while we're here. Just while we've started. Right, save's done. Medicaid.
The machine gun grants me insight.
By the nature of these injuries, it is clear that the head of this man was literally wrenched off, unscrewed from his body. Now that sounded like demons. Sounded like demon stuff here.
Join me in prayer.
Okay, along this way. Disarm.
I better myself through my service.
That is a chaos symbol. Okay. Fragment of a ship plating bearing unholy symbols. It seems that the vessel was shot over the planet as some of the debris reached the surface.
See? Right there.
Disable.
The Emperor fails
Right.
me
Have
today.
a backup plan.
In here. Oh, there's Chaos Marines here. Alright. Alright. That's cool. I
Is there
like
money
it.
to be made?
Got anything we can do with these guys? Last gun batteries are depleted. These people fought to the last breath. Let's head down this way. I want a better idea about what we're facing before we go running directly in.
What is that?
Okay, guess he sniffed out the trap.
Duty prevails.
There's a Chaos Marine here. There's a Chaos Marine here.
Rise to the
A
top.
world filled with
or get
Chaos
left in the
Marines.
dust.
It's a little dangerous. Okay, I'm going to wait for them to head back, and then we're going to carry along this way. Cool. Right. Any traps?
Keep your wits about you.
Nope, no traps. Not anymore, anyway. Well, Space Marine, meet Chaos Space Marine. Let's go.
I'll make an example out of you.
Oh,
To the devout shall
what
the
is that?
sacrifice be gifted.
Ferocious Hellbrute. Level 6. I was saying in the previous episode I want a boss. This is a boss. Each time he suffers an instance of damage, he gains 1 stack of Boundless Malice. Each stack increases their damage by 1% and decreases armor by 0.5%. Additionally, every 10 stacks increases the number of Hellbrute attacks per turn by 1, decreases deflection by 1. Okay, enemies attacking this creature in melee range must pass a willpower resistance test or go on fire. Gains armor equal to its willpower percent, willpower percent, deflection equal to its toughness bonus, immunity to perils of the warp, immunities to toxic damage. Okay, crazy. Yeah. It also has Let the Galaxy Burn. Melee attacks deal fire damage and inflict burning for 2 rounds, and gains 50% critical hit and 50% damage. That is a tough enemy. I'm into this. Okay. Argenta gets to go fairly early. Argenta, because you get to go second, I'm going to put you here, and I'm going to move you up to that bit. I guess I'm going to make that our dodge area right here. This is the dodge square. So you're going to make that a dodge square, so you need to be up here. Ulfar? Ulfar's going to be here for now. That's fine. You're going to be here. Abelard. You're going to be there for right this second. He goes fairly late. He goes last in combat. Yeah, so he's going to go there. Heinrichs, you're actually in an okay spot. I think maybe here is more sensible, but that's fine. And then Pascal, you're going to go here, I think. Actually, I think Heinrichs and Pascal should probably... Well, yeah, that's more sensible. This path right here. Start the battle. So, immediately, this is backline. That's where Argenta is going to end her turn. Okay? She's going to end her turn in that area. Next up, we're going to double the bonuses of that area. Because she's going to end her turn in that area, and it's going to be extremely dangerous. Next, we want to trench line stratagem that area. Because she's going to end her turn in that area, and it's going to be extremely dangerous. Have I said that before? I have the feeling I've said that before. Front line. That's going to be here.
I'll make it happen.
We've got one person who can't be in cover and one person who's not going till the end of the turn. So that makes sense for you two to have that. Why don't you have a little extra armor in that area? Okay. Rear. Rear is going to be here. Why?
See to it personally.
Well, kind of because he's standing there. That's fine. Next up, what have we got? We can give somebody, yeah, we can give somebody ability to use an extra, or to use a heroic act early. Let's do this first.
I'll make it happen.
That's fine. Let's increase our cover efficiency. Surefire plan. I'm going to shoot the cultists at the back.
Who if not me?
I missed. Okay. I'm going to give Argenta this turn.
As good as done.
Why? Well, because I'm immediately going to use steady superiority. Because that means that every turn she'll get an extra attack.
In the will of the
So that makes a lot of sense to me for her to get that immediately. Can I switch weapon and use the other weapon? Yeah. And she's then going to just take a shot.
Do it. Each strike is a prayer.
Nice. Oh, I should have done this
Emperor
first. But
commands,
anyway,
I
let's gain some momentum. Right. Switch weapon. I actually think confident approach is probably worth doing, but we'll do it in a second. She does have a free dash. Let's dash over here. Right. You got anything you want us to do? We can remove stacks, which will give everybody a huge amount of armor. Let's do that. I should have done that before I attacked, but we were going to kill them anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Cool. Argenta, your turn. I'm thinking go up here. Your goal is probably kill that one on this turn. So let's go up here. Thinking about how I want to handle this. Let's go up here. Reckless rush.
Guided by faith.
Okay. So that's now doubled our stacks of versatility. That now means that I can use confident
Faith
approach.
Without deeds is worthless.
Because now we've got more than 4. Then, oh yeah, then I want to be on our heavy weapon. And I want to shoot like this. But first of all, I want to do devastating attack. Then I want to shoot like this.
I'll do it. For you, my emperor.
Okay. Then we can use a free attack that we have to shoot again.
Doubt is for the weak.
Okay. This should now be... it's not quite free yet. Okay. Run and gun. Shoot. Yeah, so... run and gun. Did I just do a normal shot there? Let's double check. Did I do a single shot? Oh. Wait, where are we? I don't have any combat log? What happened to my combat log? Did I lose the permission to have a combat log? Okay, that's fine then. Run and gun.
I'll do it.
I think I did a single... Well... I ran... Let me just think. I did shoot. Ran up here. Yeah, so I shot. Ran up here. Bursted. Did a shot. So yeah, this should be a burst attack now in theory. Let's do burst. Again.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Yeah, that was correct. Okay. Then we're going to... This is free, right? Yep. Then we're going to use wildfire.
I'll do it.
And then we're going to do another burst shot here.
As the Emperor commands, I act. This is none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Now that leaves us here. I actually don't even need to dash away. That's fine. I was only going to dash if we were in trouble. Now if you come down here and attack us, that's fine. We're going to dodge. Just dodge. It's simple. Is she dead? She's like 100% dead. I love it. Wait, they're shooting the Hellbrute to buff it up? What is this nonsense? I mean, it's genius, but what is this nonsense? Right.
Let's see to it.
Buff. Shield
I
of the
won't
Emperor.
object to it.
Hammer
Let's
of the
see to it.
Emperor. Ooh, the game changed look slightly. Yeah, you're going to head over here now. Have we got any other buffs? Ulfar? Buff?
The Emperor is on our side.
Just think of what else I can do. Buff
I
Ulfar.
won't object to it.
Keep throwing buffs on Ulfar. Never stop throwing buffs on Ulfar. What are Ulfar's stats looking like right now? That's looking good for his stats. And also heal. Heal Pascal, because he's got quite a few people who have turns before he does. Then maybe could shoot the Chaos Marine, I suppose. But I think Endure is probably a better move here. Okay. Yeah, they're still shooting him. What the? That is not okay. Nice, powerful kick, mate. Really solid move. They're going to do the same thing, aren't they? Nope, they did nothing actually on their turn. My mistake. Alright,
My vow is to serve.
buff. Let's figure out what we're doing now. Yeah, maybe go here. And attack.
Running binaric override.
Followed by shooting.
Request approved.
Followed by hitting again.
The Omnissiah knows all. Comprehends all.
Okay. You got anything else you could do here? You poised to strike.
Running binaric override.
Just put the debuff on the enemy. That's fine. Oh, there's that gave us dodge for next turn because we have an enemy adjacent to us. I just realized. That's fine. Put more stacks on it as well. Right, and then basically hope that you're safe. Ulfar. Kick the enemy.
None can do better than a warrior of the Allfather.
Hit the enemy.
Feel the icy
Followed by
bite of death.
Reckless Rush for free.
Cubs play.
Which now gives you a bunch of stacks. How much is Wildfire now? It's 1. Okay. And shoot the enemy, suppose. Yeah, move. Shoot the enemy.
Our foes reap our cowardice.
Okay. Wildfire.
Wolves reign.
Hit the enemy.
See how I have become the
Okay.
Allfather's worthy instrument.
Running gun. Hit the enemy.
So shall it go.
We're getting there. Then I almost feel like I have to send him up this way somehow. he has to go stand next to the Hellbrute and force it into melee attacking.
I challenge you.
Sounds terrible.
Damned.
But I mean, it's really it's the correct answer, I think. That forces it into melee, which means that it's not going to be able to shoot, in theory. Although it will anyway. But you know, let's not worry about that. Move up here. Charge into the Chaos Marine.
I will do my duty.
Right. We force distraction. Yeah. Let's figure out what we're doing here.
At your beck and call.
Brace for impact.
Indeed.
Endure. Wall of rock
Victory
creep.
is imminent.
And I'm thinking of forced distraction, maybe, like to try and try and make it so that this thing doesn't target Ulfar but tries to walk past it or something. But I might just make it my sworn
It will
enemy.
be done.
Yeah, that's fine. Because we gain 30% damage on armor against. Yeah, no, we gain 30% armor against it, so that seems good. Malachi, well, you shouldn't be where you are. That much is straightforward. You should be shooting up here if you can. Can you? Yes, you can start shooting up here. That's fantastic. So let's move here.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Let's make this the rear. Okay. Joint analysis. Let's also increase armor on that area, because you're gonna need it. Can reroll checks in that area. That seems good. More stacks onto the ferocious Hellbrute. Let's use a surefire plan. Let's take a shot into the middle of the group and see what happens.
All fall before my
Well,
might.
there's a bunch of dead enemies, which is a positive. That's 4. Yeah, I'll take 4 dead enemies. Could then immediately dismantling attack the ferocious Hellbrute, which would definitely lower its armor and stuff, which seems good, and it will apply the other negatives that we have on it to it. So let's
Here's
do it.
my perfect moment.
That did also hit Ulfar, but hopefully didn't apply the
Sons of
negatives.
trolls.
So what's dismantling weapon doing right now? It doesn't say, but yeah, it lowered the armor and dodge. I think it also lowered weapon skill, ballistic skill. Yeah, it's all good. Right, done.
You bite like a
That's
bomb.
okay.
I serve the ruinous powers.
It did basically nothing. We can reapply
won't
this for
object
more
to it.
resolve. So Word of the Emperor,
But of
Shield of
course,
the Emperor,
Lord Captain.
Hammer of the Emperor. We're then going to use Invigorate to
I
heal
won't object to
Pascal.
it.
Then we're going to use Iron Arm on Abelard,
Let's see to it.
which does boost his stats quite a lot because it's raising his toughness and strength, but his toughness raises his strength, so it means that he ends up with insane stats. And then, you know what? Let's just make an
Naturally.
opening. It doesn't matter if we're going to use it or not. Let's just make an opening. Then end your turn.
Chaos guides me.
So they're all shooting him, so he'll get more attacks each turn. Okay. Also, because we lowered this thing's armor, they're actually dealing damage to it, which is kind of cool. Pascal, you're not really strong enough to survive currently. So let's move you up this way and just get you to start AoE blasting these guys.
Quest approved.
Nice.
Wanton servitorization
3 enemies down.
denied.
We're then going to do a medikit heal onto himself.
Integrity factor increased.
Nice. Could dash to cover. Let's do that. World's smallest dashes. That's fine. Could potentially shoot. I think that our better plan is to not do that.
My
Let's hit the
vows
ferocious
to
Hellbrute
serve.
with another negative. So it suffers minus deflection as well. Does it even have deflection as a base? Yeah, it does. Okay, that's good. Don't need fainting attack. Let's do more stacks onto the ferocious Hellbrute. That's a good idea. Okay. End turn. We're gonna start with steady superiority.
By the wolf's eye.
Okay. Then we're just gonna have a quick look at what this thing does again. What's malice counter? That's number of attacks per turn. Yeah. What does it do with people who attack it in melee? I just want to double check that again. Let the galaxy burn. Melee attacks deal fire damage. Endless malice, exploits. I think we're fine. I think when it attacks in melee, it's fine. Oh no, there we go. Enemies attacking this creature in melee must pass a willpower resistance test or gain burning. We're already on fire. So, like, what's the difference? Let's kick it. That worked. Okay. Then we're gonna... well, I was gonna shoot it like this, but that seems like a terrible idea now that I think about it, because that's gonna count as... yeah, if we shoot it like that, that's going to be individual points of damage for its other thing. So let's move back and then charge it. Cancel. Charge it. The path is blocked. Move back, charge it. Move up here, charge it. Here, charge... Okay, let's not worry about that then. Reckless Rush is fine. Devastating Attack, I don't think is going to do anything. So I think we just walk up, hit it, or let's Reckless Rush.
Can do this better than a warrior of the
That's fine.
Father.
Then hit it.
Cubs, my hand is thunder.
Nice.
My
Followed by
strike
hitting it.
is ruin.
Followed by Wildfire. They're then allowing us to hit it.
Wolves.
Okay. Still cannot charge into it. Could do rapid fire. That seems like a terrible move. I think you continue standing here.
I fight the known war.
Okay. Well, our cover's gone, but that's fine. It's not the end of the world. Powerful kick did nothing. Abelard. I'm definitely feeling something like this. So run up here, swarm enemy. Then gain some
At your beck and call.
temporary wounds. Then gain Wall of Rockcrete for more temporary wounds. Then charge. Target's too far. Then charge. And hit.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
That's pretty good. Now I'm out of AP. That's okay. I was thinking run up here and try shooting. I actually don't think that's terrible. Run up here and shoot.
Plan well
Nice.
executed.
This is now frontline.
I'll make it happen.
Okay. Cool. We're then going to increase armor here.
Who if not me?
That seems fine. Can I still put stacks on you? Nope, can't see you. Chaos Space Marine, welcome to having stacks. Then we're going to use Joint
I'll see to
Analysis
it
so everyone can
personally.
trigger the stacks. Then I'm going to use this and Perfect Spot. So that should increase our dodge. Cool. Oh, nice parry. Parried him again. Oh no, he hit us.
I bring ruin.
That's fine. Heinrichs, move up. Continue sneaking your way in here. Just
But of course,
doing
Lord
all of your
Captain.
psychic powers. So we'll do that.
Let's see
Let's
to
do
it.
Hammer of the Emperor. Let's then do Shield of the Emperor.
to it.
Then we're gonna do... Wait, does this stack? This doesn't stack, no. Let's do heal
Let's
onto
see to it.
Ulfar. And a buff onto yourself. Nice, that'll keep you alive. Keep applying
of
openings to
course,
it, even though
Lord
you're never
Captain.
going to actually attack. Pascal. Alright. Go here. Hit it.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Then dash to this side.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Dash a little bit further. Hit it.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
And just figure out how I'm going to do this.
Universal.
I could remove some stacks from something, and then that would allow us to... How many stacks do you have? You have 7 stacks? I should have... Oh, I can't hit you. So I should have done that earlier, and then I would have had damage on that hit. Anyway. Make an opening.
Request approved.
Shoot the opening. Okay. More stacks for the boss.
Running binaric override.
How are you looking right now? You're looking pretty broken. That's lowest. Target's too far? Oh, okay. Hit the Space Marine with one of those. Cool. Alright, Ulfar. Your turn. Move up. Kick.
The fame-hungry come.
Then Reckless Rush.
The wolf succeeds.
Hits him.
None can.
And hits him again. It did explode, but that was fun. Run up here. Shoot.
So it shall be. I will carve runes out of your bones.
Wildfire. Kill.
The wolf is on the hunt.
Rumor failed. Emperor's Miracle and the Cineris.
Many of the household items and devices on board are simply not designed for your build and strength, my lord Ulfar.
When spirits are high, the exuberance of my fist is enough to shatter fragile things.
What did I fail? Show completed. Emperor's Miracle in the Cineris Malefactum. According to Pilgrims and Footfall, one world near a cold star in the Cineris Malefactum reached such spiritual heights that the Emperor raised up all its people to join him in his halls. Alright, let's have a look at this one. What do people say about this one then? Emperor's Miracle in Cineris Maleficum. Okay, what are people saying? Rumors say to find something in this area. But after seeking the weird priest guy, something happens. Some bugs are just too much. I'm struggling. Okay, I have no idea if this is even the same planet that we're on. I really don't understand what we're doing here. Why this failed. Yeah, I have no idea why this failed. Let me just have another look. See if anybody's got like a thing on it. Right. So, at some point early in Act 4, I got a rumor about a world somewhere in Cineris Malefactum getting ruptured, which sounds more than a little sus. It wound up being a look into my area list. Found myself somewhere, check another rumor. While you were there, some Chaos forces were there, defeated them, at which point the aforementioned rumor suddenly popped up as failed. Okay. Is this some bizarre bug? There is another answer to the question. Follow the answer to the question. Same happened to me. Same happened to me. Same happened to me. Why did you mark it as complete if it's the same happened to you but nobody has an answer? Seems to be a bug of some kind. Using the toy box to complete the rumor states that the rumor turned out to be a cruel lie. The population of the world near the Cold Prince were granted no ascension. They were annihilated by servants of the arch enemy. Okay, so the answer is that you were meant to get, this was a cruel rumor kind of thing, but actually, instead what we got was this. That's fine. The bodies are dressed in rags and armed with faulty weapons. You notice many handmade aquillas and other symbols of the faith. Bodies of the defenders seem to have exploded from within. Oh, lovely. Though, I've got to say, cool fight. Actually, a little bit of difficulty. We had to think about it. Now, is that because Argenta died in half a second? Yeah, but like Argenta actually died. Also, apparently didn't even get an injury, which is weird. But yeah, having her die is crazy, right? Like, that just doesn't happen in other fights. The former warehouse of the planet's defenders, the crates marked provisions are empty and the weapons are simple, are simple and of poor quality. Cool.
Just keep your eye on the price.
Grab more of this stuff. There is a priest here, so there could have been a way maybe to get to this planet before, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe you had to do something different. The pulpit is nearly intact. It was no doubt fiercely defended. Nearby lies the body of the preacher. It was from here that he recited his last prayer.
Is there money to be made?
What's this? The bodies of something that disappeared. Tearing Vengeance. This power axe deals additional 1.5 times the wielder's strength bonus plus the wielder's toughness bonus damage. The first attack each round against a bleeding target restores 1 AP to the wielder. The wielder suffers 6 damage every turn. And what's interesting is that axes, I think, apply bleeding, right? That's something we saw previously, and this looks to be an axe. I don't know whether that's true or not, but anyway, interesting. And then boots. Boots of Decay. Each time the wearer uses a major psychic power, all enemies in their line of sight lose 30% deflection until the start of the wearer's next turn. That's deflection, so you're talking really small numbers here. So, like, that thing had, I think, a deflection of, like, 11. So 30% of that, you're looking at maybe 3, maybe 4, right? Something like that. So it's not a huge, high value thing, but that's okay. So you can't use this because it's not a Startase equipment. This probably does more damage for you then, right? Because the power axe deals an additional 1.5 plus times the wielder's strength bonus plus the wielder's toughness bonus. So what's the wielder's strength and toughness bonus? Well, right now, as a base, it's 19. So this deals 1.5 times 19, which is, if we grab a calculator, 1.5 times 19, we're talking 28.5. You round down that this weapon deals an additional 28 damage. This means the weapon deals 43 to 68 damage. Yeah, okay. Well, it's better than one of the axes, and then we'll make it your primary one. This is a one-handed melee weapon? Oh, in which case he can't use it, but that's very funny. This is a one-handed melee weapon? Why can he not use it? Well, because you only get these strength scaling if you use a two-handed weapon. You don't get the same scaling with a one-handed weapon, so his strength bonus, you would actually lose. Because I think it's 10% extra damage per strength bonus with a two-handed weapon, because that was one of the changes they made a while back. So he would lose 100% extra damage from strength. I think it's 5% maybe with a one-handed weapon. So he would get 50%, but I think even then it stops being as good. Does anybody have a one-handed thing? So that's 10. So 1.5 times by 10 is 15. So this would deal 15 additional damage if you had that, but you can only you want to use force weapons. You can't use it, which is horrible because it'd be great on you. Yours is 11. So effectively we're talking about 15 damage again. But you would have to lose your Omniscient Axe. But is 15 damage on top of this going to be better? Probably. The 6 damage a turn hurts, though. Just thinking if anyone else can use it. I don't think that Marazai can use it. I don't think that anyone else can use it, because I think this is all of our these are all of our melee characters. I think it might be better than your Omniscient Axe. Yeah. Even though, oh, but then he loses the strength scaling, but his strength scaling is only 70%. And it is a much stronger weapon. I think that this is fine. I think this might work out well for him. We'll need to try it. Anyway. The bodies of the defenders were clearly being prepared for some hideous ritual, is what that says there. That weapon seems like it should be so good, though. For someone like Abelard, just not for our Abelard. Oh, there's loot up here I missed? Yeah, I missed loot in the corner. Okay, grab it. That's
Rise
fine.
to the top,
And then this
or get
tiny
left in
bit
the
of loot
dust.
all the way back at the back. Okay. Neat. Okay, so we failed the rumor here, but we didn't fail the rumor here. The rumor here was just telling us that there was stuff here, and we've now been here. And now it is time to leave. It was meant to be a good rumor, but it actually turned out to be a bad rumor. Okay. But still, an actual boss that was reasonably difficult. I can't be mad because it's literally what I asked for. I said, can I have a boss enemy that's difficult? There we go. It made me think, it made me have to do different things. It's nice. Okay, let's go to the Emperor's Palm. There's an unexplored world here, apparently. We try to avoid collision. We once again avoid collision and get XP. We then go to Emperor's Palm, where there is an unexplored world, which probably means there's something to do. Euphrates 2 is the unexplored world. We know something about Euphrates 2. Oh, untick that. So Euphrates 2 is this. It's a sacred planet that's currently being sieged by the cult of the Final Dawn. Okay. So that seems like something that we might need to go to later. Or now. We could go to it now. Yeah, let's just do a save. Let's repair our ship as well, which is apparently very hurt. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Next time, we go to the Siege of Euphrates 2. See you then. Goodbye.